All right, let's take a look at packet tracer activity 10.6.1.2. Right, I see that we're given a base network address of 172.20.0/24. I'm just going to page through to just do a quick scan. Okay, I see that some variable length subnet mask calculation is required. I'll go back to page 1, and I'll make use of the variable length subnet mask calculator. I'm going to input the base address in the major network box. Okay. Page 2. Okay, we have to make some connections. Router 1, 0, connects to host 1's fast Ethernet. So PCs and routers communicate on the same pins, therefore we need to use a crossover cable. Right. Router 1's F0/1 connects to switch fast Ethernet port. Okay. Routers and switches send on different pins, so therefore we can use a straight through. Okay. Switch F0/2 connects to host 2. PCs and switches communicate or send on the same pin, so therefore we can use a straight through. Go ahead and turn on the port labels. Okay, at this point I see that my completion percentage is 53. The instructions state that at the end of this task, my completion rate should be 0%. There's a conflict there, and I know I've followed the instructions to the T, so I won't really sweat it. I'll move forward. All right. Step 1 requires us to do some variable length subnet mask. Okay, subnet A will consist of 2 hosts. Subnet B has 6 hosts. Subnet C has 47 hosts. Subnet D has 125 hosts. Okay. The number of subnet should be 4. Go ahead and submit. Okay, it says begin logical network design by satisfying the requirement of subnet D. And then we're supposed to design for subnet C, D, and A. This is under the assumption that we will calculate these manually, but in this instance, we're using the automated calculator. So I'll go ahead and page forward. Okay, host 1 will use the first host address in subnet A. Okay, we see the network address, so we know we can't use that. Here's the subnet mask. Okay, here's the assignable range. So host A gets the first host address in the range, so that'll be the 201. All right, so we'll look at 172.20.0.201. And the subnet mask is here. Okay, we don't know exactly what the default gateway address is because we have not assigned that address to the router. Okay, host 2 will use the first address in subnet B. Okay, here's the assignable range that's been designated to subnet B. We go from 193 to 198. Okay, host 2 gets the first. Okay, and the appropriate subnet mask for subnet B is here. Okay, host 3 will use the second host address in subnet B. .172.20.0.194, and the appropriate subnet mask is here. Okay, at this point I'll do a connectivity test from 3 to 2. Good to go. Right. Router 1's F00 has been assigned the highest address in subnet A. Right. When I attempt to configure router 1's F00 interface, I get a pop-up that says configure is blocked. That is because the instruction says that F00 interface has been assigned. So let's check it out. So if it's been assigned the highest host address in subnet A, then the address should be 172.20.0.220. So I'll go to PC1 and ping that address. Okay, it's good to go. Since F00 is the closest interface to host 1, then I can use that interface address as the default gateway. Okay, F0/1 has been assigned the highest host address in subnet B, so that address should be 172.20.0.198. And I'll do a test by pinging from host 2. Okay, good to go. Since that interface is the closest to the PCs, I can use that interface as the default gateway for the PCs. Okay, host 2 is configured, on to host 3. All right, and we have 100% completion. Okay, on to page 5. Now we're basically going to go to command prompt on each host and do a connectivity test to all devices. So since I'm at host 3, I'll just ping from host 3 to the farthest point, which would be host 1. And host 1 address is 201. Okay. Good to go.